The Adventures of Timmy and His Invisible Tiger. Timmy was a curious little boy with an incredible imagination. He could turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary adventure, and there was one thing that made all his adventures extra special: his best friend, an invisible tiger named Stripe. You see, Stripe wasn't just any tiger. He was magical and could only be seen by Timmy. They had been best friends ever since Timmy could remember. Together, they went on all kinds of adventures, from exploring the jungle to fighting off pirates. But no one else could see Stripe, and that made him extra special. One sunny morning, Timmy woke up with a big grin on his face. "Let's go on an adventure today, Stripe," he said, as he jumped out of bed. Stripe growled in agreement, his soft paws padding silently across the floor as they headed to the kitchen for breakfast. The big plan. While munching on his cereal, Timmy thought about what adventure they should go on. "I know," he said, his eyes lighting up. "Let's go to the park and play jungle explorers. We can climb the tallest trees and hunt for hidden treasures." With Stripe at his side, Timmy put on his favorite explorer hat, grabbed his binoculars, and off they went. The park was their jungle, filled with tall trees, wide open fields, and lots of places to explore. Stripe, with his sleek, invisible body, slinked beside Timmy, his tail swishing through the air as he sniffed for hidden treasures. The jungle adventure. As they reached the park, Timmy pointed to the tallest tree. "That's our mountain, Stripe. Let's climb it and see what's at the top." With Stripe cheering him on, Timmy climbed higher and higher. When he reached the top, he gasped, "Wow, Stripe, look! We can see the whole park from here. We must be the bravest explorers ever." Timmy imagined Stripe climbing beside him, his powerful paws gripping the tree as they looked out over their jungle kingdom. But just then, a squirrel darted past, and Stripe's hunting instincts kicked in. He leaped down the tree in hot pursuit, and Timmy laughed as he climbed down to join the chase. "Not so fast, Stripe," Timmy called, but of course, no one else could see the invisible tiger zooming across the grass after the squirrel. A new friend. As they continued their adventure, Timmy spotted another little boy sitting alone by the swings. He looked sad, kicking the dirt with his shoe. Timmy walked over, with Stripe padding silently behind him. "Hi, I'm Timmy. What's your name?" he asked. "I'm Ben," the boy replied quietly. "Wanna play with me and my invisible tiger, Stripe?" Timmy asked with a grin. Ben raised an eyebrow. "Invisible tiger?" "Yeah, he's right here." Timmy pointed beside him. Stripe let out a playful roar, but of course, only Timmy could hear it. Ben giggled. "Okay, I'll play. Can I pretend to have an invisible lion?" Timmy's eyes lit up. "Of course. Let's make them best friends." And just like that, Ben joined the adventure. He and Timmy ran through the park, their invisible tiger and lion racing alongside them. They pretended to swing through the jungle on vines, crawled through the cave, and fought off a pack of wild pirates. The biggest adventure yet. As the day went on, Timmy and Ben's imaginations ran wild. But then, they heard a loud rumbling noise. "Did you hear that?" Timmy whispered. Ben nodded. "Do you think it's a giant?" Timmy's eyes widened. "I bet it's the biggest, scariest giant ever. We need to stop it before it stomps on the village." With Stripe and Ben's invisible lion by their sides, the boys set off to find the giant. They crept through the bushes, their hearts pounding with excitement. And then, they saw it, a huge shadow towering over the playground. "Quick! Get the rope!" Timmy shouted. In their imaginations, they tied up the giant's feet, making it stumble and fall. Stripe leaped onto its back with a mighty growl, while Ben's lion roared in triumph. The giant was defeated. "Phew, that was close," Timmy said, wiping his forehead. "Good thing we had Stripe and your lion to save the day." Ben grinned. "Yeah, they're the best invisible animals ever." The lesson of friendship. As the sun began to set, Timmy and Ben sat on the swings, their invisible tiger and lion resting beside them. "Thanks for playing with me today," Ben said, smiling. "I didn't think I'd have any fun, but this was the best day ever." Timmy grinned back. That's what Stripe is good at, making every day an adventure. And from that day on, Timmy and Ben became the best of friends. They met at the park every day, their invisible tiger and lion always by their side, ready for the next big adventure.